Hello? Hello. Sorry. One of my audio programs was missing. Hi, Nick. We're back. It's dark. Up. Geometry. Did we buy any fish? Didn't we buy fish? I thought we bought some fish. You can see what the prompt says. Wait a second, let me do some audio think. Something is wrong with the audio aspect. Output device. Okay. There we go. One last thing. There we go. Let me not press the right controls now. I think this is ARC. It's probably something that's gonna happen for the duration of the stream. Things to do, people to recruit. Yes, I do keep pressing other buttons instead of space. Why are we on the Omega? Why? This is not right save, is it? Un momento, por favor. Things are wrong. Okay. We will pretend that never happened. Let me just check the journal. Where's the... Okay. That's the map. I'm now not remembering any. That's the console. Journal. Yes. The Valor, okay. What is new? Something is new. We keep overlords until overlord. Purgatory. Originally an ARC ship designed to carry agricultural animals, the Purgatory was taken by the Blue Suns mercenary company during a large-scale battle and skill in Verge. In years-long reconstruction of its interior, the Blue Suns repurposed it to hold sapient prisoners, supposedly because they captured so many in their conflicts throughout the galaxy. When media outlets started investigating claims that the ship was used for slaving operations, the Blue Suns turned a public relations nightmare into a regular income source. Claiming to be in full accordance with Citadel law, the crew of Purgatory now regularly lands on planets or space stations, claiming that they can no longer hold their prisoners because of cost overruns. To avoid keeping prisoners under inhumane conditions, they will have to release them in the nearest port, dumping the scum of the galaxy directly into the local population. Faced with such scenario, the government usually plans Purgatory's crew massive discounts on fuel, food, and repairs as long as they go away. Some even offload their own prisoners to Purgatory for a fee, grateful to have a problem relocated somewhere other than their backyard. Such unfortunates go in the dark depths of the ship, never to be seen again by their families or contacts. Purgatory is minimally armed with Guardian defenses, though the cruiserweight ship it relies on Blue Suns fighters to prevent any attacks bent on jailbreak or similar events. Revelation. A popular military historical novel by human writer Drew Karpyshyn that dramatized human conflicts and political expansion following the 2148 discovery of the Protean mass relay on Pluto and beginning of human galactic exploration. In 2165, years before his rise to political prominence, Lieutenant David Anderson was a young veteran of the Turian War, investigating the destruction of top-secret military research station Shaanxi. Every scientist stationed at Shaanxi had been slaughtered except Kali Sanders. Kaylee Sanders? I forgot how he pronounces her name. Who disappeared with secret files, making her Anderson's prime suspect. The book traced Anderson's dangerous investigation of Sanders, which included run-ins with Blue Sands mercenaries and Krogan bounty hunter. The investigation uncovered illegal research into AI and forced Anderson into an alliance with human-hating Turian Spectre Saren Arterius, who would eventually enter into a genocidal collaboration with the Geth. Written by human author Drew Capition, the popular military historical novel Ascension focuses on several lives warped and destroyed by the human survivalist called Cerberus. Following the Citadel attack in 2182 and the accelerated rise of human influence in the galaxy, Cerberus instituted Ascension, a secret biotics program aimed at producing a superhuman warrior. Biotics prodigy Gillian Grayson, a 12-year-old Odyssey girl, suffered for the sins of her father, a secret Cerberus operative and a red sand addict. Paul Grayson was ensnared in a web of criminality, involving a Quarian traitor extending to Saren Arterius, the Geth, and a terminal threat to the Quarian flotilla. Having fled the terminus system with his daughter after exposure of Cerberus linked to Ascension, Grayson was pursued by Julian's teacher scientist Kaylee Sanders, initiating a chain of tragedies that demonstrated Cerberus' nearly unlimited power and boundless ambition. You can buy it in a bookstore and read it. Dreadnoughts. The ultimate arbiter of space warfare, the dreadnought employs millions of tons of metal, ceramic, and polymer in the projection of firepower against enemy vessels of alike ability. No sane commander would face a dreadnought without a dreadnought of his or her own. A dreadnought's power lies in the length of its main gun. Dreadnoughts range from 800 meters to 1 kilometer long, with main guns of commensurate length. An 800-meter mass accelerator is capable of accelerating one 20-kilogram slug at a velocity of 4,025 km per second, 1.3% of light speed, every 2 seconds. Each slug has a kinetic energy of 38 kilotons of TNT, enough to destroy the infrastructure of a mid-sized city and kill 500,000 people. Because of air friction, planets with atmospheres do not feel a slug's full devastation. Atmospheric drag reduces impact force by 20% per Earth's atmosphere of air. At present, the Turian fleet possesses 39 dreadnoughts, the SR-20 and Solarian 16. Each of the Human Alliance's 8 dreadnoughts is named terrestrial mountains. Everest class, Everest, Fugi, Elbrus, Kilimanjaro class, Kilimanjaro, Taishan, Shasta, Aconcagua, Morizawa. Frigates are light escort and scout, often possessing an extensive guardian system providing anti-fighter screening for capital ships, and crewed with squad of marines for security and groundside duty. Unlike larger vessels, frigates can land on planets. Most popular important role filled by frigates is reconnaissance. Sensors, unlike ships, and communications employing the mass effect are limited to the speed of light, therefore a stationary observer can detect a vessel a light year away only when its light arrives a year later. Because the faster-than-light attackers always arrive before defenders can detect them with luminar sensors, attackers can always surprise defenders. For defense, fleets surround themselves with spheres of scouting frigates scanning for enemy ships and transmitting warnings to the main body. Frigates achieve high FTL cruise speeds because of their high-performance drives. They also have proportionally larger thrusters and lighter design mass, allowing them greater maneuverability. In combat, speed and maneuverability make frigates immune to long-range fire of larger vessels. In fleet combat, frigates are organized into wolf-pack flotillas of 4 or 6. Wolf-pack speed through enemy formation, hunting enemy vessels whose kinetic barriers have been taken down by fighter-launched disruptor torpedoes. Wolf-pack circle strafe vulnerable targets, using superior speed and maneuverability to evade return fire. Alliance frigates are named over great battles of human history. Yes, we realize that. Disruptor torpedoes are powered projectiles with warheads that create random and unstable mass effect fields when triggered. These fields warp space-time in localized areas. The rapid asymmetrical mass changes use the target to rip itself apart. In flight, torpedoes use mass-increasing field, making them too huge for enemy kinetic barriers to repel. Because extra mass retards acceleration, torpedoes are easy prey for defense. Guardian weapons must therefore be launched at extremely close range to be effective. To prevent damage to the parent craft, torpedoes must be cold-launched, meaning they are released before their thrusters ignite. Lightning with its target's trajectory fighter releases a torpedo and immediately thrusts away, while the torpedo continues to coast towards its target. After the fighter is cleared, no more than a second after launch, the torpedo activates its mass field and thrusters away from the fighter and towards its target. Javelin. The Javelin is an experimental cross-assault weapon fitted on a handful of newer Alliance warships. It consists of a rack of 2 or more disposable disruptor torpedo tubes bolted or magnetically slung onto the exterior of ship's armored hull. Fired on converging trajectories, the torpedoes detonate in a precisely timed sequence that allows the warhead's dark energy to resonate and thereby magnify the resulting space-time warp effects. So much space physics. Like fighter-launched torpedoes, javelins are cold-launched for safety reasons, though they use a different approach. Resembling old-fashioned submarine torpedo tubes, javelin torpedoes can compact individual steel tubes with compressed inert gas. Opening the front of the tube causes escaping gases to push the torpedo into the vacuum, releasing a puff of crystals around the mouth of the tube. After completely clearing the tube, the torpedo ignites its thrusters. Javelin mounts are most often fitted on swift frigates, which enter knife-fight torpedo ranges as a matter of course. Javelin may also be fitted on heavier ships for short-range engagements such as trans-relay assaults. They are particularly useful in the role of dreadnoughts, which cannot lay their main guns on close-range targets. As missile weapons, javelins are subject to highly accurate defensive guardian fire. They must be launched in large numbers and short range to have any chance of hitting their target at all. Kasumi's secret we should read when we go to we'll forget probably. Remind me to read Kasumi's secret when we go to Kasumi's mission. It's probably gonna be soon. Zaid Kasumi. Did I get around? No, I just didn't leave then. We have some things to explore here. How much fuel do I have? Let's go here first, and then we go to smuggled cargo. Tiny. What is this tiny Aigilla? Only known for scan data picked up by space probes, Igella is currently classified as a dwarf planet, a warm barren rock, and thin atmosphere is composed of carbon dioxide and oxygen. Significant alumina deposits in its crust make its density and gravity very low indeed. Rich, though, is what we are seeing.
Probe away.
I really should, limit myself to, I don't know, 6 probes per planet or something.
Probe away.
Because as a type A person,
Probe launched.
I get a little obsessive about collecting everything. And I should stop.
Probe away.
Let's do one more, then we leave. Oh, there was a big spike,
Probe away.
Or we will get stuck on probing for a long, long time.
I have detected an anomaly.
Interesting. The Nethu. Believed to be a post-garden world, the Nethu has large deposits of calcium carbonate in its sedimentary rocks, indicating it may have once had plate tectonics even plant life. Its swirling clouds of dust and snow may have occurred more recently and blocked the sun, creating mass extinction event. Its surface gravity is comfortable as temperature turbo most in species. General distress.
Probe.
Do I have a... Oh, I won't be able to hear myself.
Launching probe.
General distress. User unregistered or record damaged.
Probe away.
General distress.
Usually, if I'm not mistaken. Let me... probably not. I had a feeling that usually the planets will have landing options on them.
General distress. User unregistered or record damaged. Nature of incident.
Probe away. I have found something.
Alliance hotspot detected. Alliance source requested all ships keep watch for signs of missing fighter MSV Stevanico, lost 1 year ago in this sector. Any data recovered that light on this Stevanico's fate will be rewarded. Surface scans indicate the presence of a large shipwreck. Signature bears similar to that of the Alliance merchant fighter MSV Stevanico. Structural integrity is critical. Life support is damaged but capable of sustaining skeleton crew. Command extreme caution. Ooh, let's go. Didn't expect to find a mission right away. Platforming? Kinda. Not really.
It's likely that searching the wreckage would provide information about the Estevanico's final hours.
You don't say.
Disturbing the wreck could cause it to become unbalanced and fall over the cliff's edge.
Yep. You don't say. It kinda... I mean, we can surmise that the elements affect things differently in different planets and atmospheres. Now, this thing looks like it's been here for 100 years, at least. Let's be real. General distress. Do I not jump? I forgot. Did I forget? Well, I did forget. How does one get over there? General distress. Oop, did not mean to press that. How do I press it back? Sorry, I need to refresh her. H. Okay, let me. Huh? Why am I not remembering how to get down anywhere? My memory truly is betraying me at this point of time. I see the path. I'm not sure how am I supposed to be getting there at this point of time. If only. It was me trying to sprint an arc, as usual. I feel so dumb because I've done this mission like 5 times in my life. And now I'm like, I do not recall. I feel like the Gandalf meme right now. I have no recollection of this place. I mean, I have a recollection of this place, I just don't remember which path am I supposed to take. Am I supposed to shoot something? Not yet, right? Huh. I did not remember that. Thank you. Thank you. I do not remember this being this way. I'll be honest. And it's gonna fall under my feet at one point of time. Oh my god. Yeah. That was that. You expect it and it still jump scares you. Do not start trying to fall with me on board. I'm just a tiny, tiny shepherd. My weight should not affect. Although my armor probably weighs a lot. I don't know, it should be like lightweight. Material not. Yamete. Yamete kudasai. Yamete kudasai. Stop it. Yeah, got you there. Who is flying my shuttle in this game? I know who flew my shuttle in the third one. Who is flying my shuttle right now? Space probes indicate this Nalus is nowhere near as hospitable as neighbor than Ether. Very hospitable. Sinala's hydrogen-argon atmosphere is thought to be anathema to life, but the presence of borax on the surface spawned by the boron-heavy core indicates the planet may once have had water.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
Big spikes of palladium.
Probe away.
To be honest, I know this affects some things in next game, but I never bothered to. Oh, excuse me. Never bothered to look at actual numbers. Like, what's the How much do I need to have for which result? Thegan rounds out a tray of planets only scouted by a space probe in this backwater solar system. A frozen bowl with significant amounts of tin and crust. Thegan has a fractional atmosphere with trace amounts of carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide. Strange radiation emissions have been charted coming off Thegan, but isn't known if these are from genetic elements or merely a star's radiation reflected by high albedo surface. Albedo. Or maybe it's a hidden
Launching probe.
remnants of the Reapers. Or some other
Launching probe.
old civilization wiped out by the Reapers.
Probe away.
Oh, ISO. Always need
Probe
ISO.
away. Probe away.
More ISO.
Launching probe.
Oishi.
Probe launched. Probe launched.
Whee! And secure this mangled cargo. This is a big system. Antikythera. Fused metal is so named because of its spectacular craters, Planet high in various grades of iron dioxide, Antikythera is regularly pummeled by loose asteroids and nearby belt between it and Venrum. The iron melted and fused by the incoming meteors makes for spectacular landscape shots that look alien no matter what part of the galaxy you may be from. However, due to frequent meteor impacts, exploration is considered highly dangerous even to those with advanced kinetic barriers. Why is everything reach?
Launching probe.
Why does everything has to be reach? Give me something push so I can walk away without guilt. In my
Launching probe.
weak completion is hard.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Launching probe.
Allingam. Deceptive. Was so named by Stellarian scouts because of their probes landed on the planet, their instruments started going awry. This turned out to be due to a high concentration of magnetically active periglass magnesia in the core and crust of the planet. This interferes with scans and broadcasts, which has given rise to countless spacer stories of pirates lying in wait in Aligna's magnetosphere are crashed ships with untold fortunes stranded on the surface. In reality, any pirates would have a hard time locating prey among the interference and would live lives cut off from the rest of the galaxy, as the magnetosphere kills explanatory communication. Elenon's other natural features are a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide, spectacular dry ice formations, and xenon gas, which can be skimmed from the upper atmosphere and used in ion thrusters.
Launching probe.
My eye.
Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe.
Whoa! Whoa!
Probe launched.
That was a big three peak mountain at the same time, and it's still reach apparently. No, that's enough for us. I don't remember if I need to look for anything in the asteroid belts on the second one. Just do it out of habit.
Probe away.
Did I forget to read about the plant? Yes, I did.
Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched.
Nice. Thank you. Quorum. A scorchingly hot planet close to its parent star, Quorum has bombarded by comets and asteroids during its earliest geological periods. As the solar system stabilized, these occurrences leveled off until the planet became geologically inactive. Its nitrogen and helium atmosphere is extremely thick due to heavy metals, making the planet's core very dense. Unfortunately, these metals are deep below the crust, making mining impractical.
Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe.
How are you supposed to probe all these planets if having 30 probes is not enough to probe this one system? Nephros restless sleep is a relatively small hydrogen-nitrogen gas giant atmospheres, home of spectacular winds up to 350 kilometers per hour, and electrical storms up to 700 times the power of those on Earth, which indicate that hydrogen clouds contain large amounts of water vapor. Good for you, him, them, it. Moderate. Finally, a planet with not much shit on it.
Probe away.
I wish most planets were like that. Dartar. Cerberus hotspot detected. The planet Dartar in the Farrier system is a suspected eclipse smuggling site. Members is interested in obtaining the materials kept at this site. Operatives will be paid handsomely for any crates retrieved from the site. Be aware that Eclipse would rather see cargo destroyed than lose to a rival organization. Payment will be made once the acquisition of undamaged crates is verified. Remember this or not? Jacob's royal skills and powerful will to live make him even harder to kill. Health damage 18. Expertise in neutralizing hostile his weapon damage. Health 30, damage 25. Gears. Oh, this one. Money. I kinda remember this one. And it's kinda annoying. How do I... Yes, I was thinking too long. Let me... Let's see... Yes, Garrus. Actually, let's go with the same squad. Just be better at taking cover and remembering how to control our squad mates. That would help. Okay. Yes, of course, based your abilities.
Get hot.
I think I destroyed more cargo than the robots did.
I've got him. All north. Go right. Have a nice trip. trip.
About to go off.
Still not done? Well, 10 out of 20. We'll leave with that. NMC spot in orbit. IFID confirmed Cerberus. Beginning firewall protocol. Engaging security system. Destroying command received. Initiating cleanup routine. Routine initiated. Activating mech security. Locking access to terminals. Firewall protocol complete. I keep pressing shift because shift is running in arc. Need to get it out of my system for now. I'd say shift sprinting in most games. Besides where it's crouching.